Pride, greed, envy, lust, gluttony, sloth, and wrath are the 7 deadly sins which reside among us. All of us have at least one of them, and so do the rappers. In this video, we are going to review 7 rappers who each of them meet the criteria of 7 deadly sins. Drake. Pride. When someone develops an inflated sense of superiority, thinking they're better than others in nearly every way, and fails to acknowledge the achievements of others, believing they're the greatest of all time, that's pride. There is one rapper that justifies all of these and fulfills the criteria of being proud. Drake is a no doubt of the most renowned rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer who has achieved unparalleled success in the music industry. With over 200 million records sold worldwide, he is one of the best-selling artists of all time. He has broken numerous records in the music industry. He has won numerous awards, including multiple Grammy, American Music, and Billboard Music Awards. Despite these impressive achievements, Drake's behavior makes him a proud rapper because he thinks he is the perfect. In 2016, when YouTuber Anthony Fantano gave his albums low ratings, Drake sent harsh private messages, which Fantano jokingly downplayed. However, Drake publicly posted the messages on Instagram, using Fantano's rating scale to belittle him. Similarly, when Joe Budden criticized his music in 2016, saying it was immature and needed to evolve, Drake responded with personal attacks. He labeled Budden a frustrated failure and quitter whose opinion was irrelevant, and flaunted his private jet to emphasize his perceived superiority. When Meek Mill accused him of using a ghostwriter, Drake retaliated with scathing diss tracks, belittling Meek Mill's credibility. Similarly, when Joe Budden critiqued his music as immature, Drake labeled him a frustrated failure and quitter, implying that Budden's opinion was insignificant. Even when Pusha T exposed his secret son, Drake was too proud to accept it, even though it was later proved it was actually Drake's son. He seems to believe that his success and fame grant him immunity from criticism, allowing him to belittle and silence anyone who dares to question his artistry or character. While his achievements are undoubtedly impressive, they do not justify his excessive pride and arrogance. His behavior has led to a perception that he is disconnected from his fans and the music industry, prioritizing his ego over genuine connections and artistic growth. Space Ghost Perp. Wrath. Wrath, characterized by inordinate and uncontrolled feelings of hatred and anger, finds a fitting embodiment in Space Ghost Perp, a rapper notorious for his controversial public persona and numerous conflicts. Early in his career, Space Ghost Perp was part of the hip-hop collective Raider Clan, which saw a revolving door of members due to creative control and personal issues. As he rose to prominence, his conflicts escalated, most notably with A$AP Rocky. Their feud began with Twitter disputes and physical altercations, culminating in Space Ghost Perp's arrest in 2012. The feud continued, with Space Ghost Perp making disrespectful tweets about A$AP Yams after his death in 2015, leading to a new beef with Denzel Curry and XXXTentacion. This resulted in a series of heated diss tracks, with XXXTentacion even getting a Space Ghost Perp tattoo. Space Ghost Perp's wrath has also been directed at others, including Lil Uzi Vert and Ghostamane, with whom he has engaged in public feuds. His Twitter presence has been marked by homophobic, racist, and misogynistic tweets, leading to multiple suspensions. In addition to his online behavior, Space Ghost Perp has faced legal consequences, including arrests for assault with a deadly weapon and assault by a woman in North Carolina. His financial struggles and homelessness may be seen as karma for his past actions. As Space Ghost Perp's career has declined, his wrath has only intensified, exemplified by his destructive behavior in a video where he breaks a laptop sent to him by a fan. His uncontrolled anger and hatred have made him a prime example of the sin of wrath in the rap world. Sexyy Red. Lust. With a stage name that screams sex appeal, Sexyy Red has built a career on her brazenly sexual and boisterous public image, lyrics, and media presence. Her music is dominated by explicit sexual themes, with songs like Pound Town and Sexual Encounters leaving little to the imagination. Music videos and live shows feature her scantily clad and seductively dancing, reinforcing the objectification of women and the reduction of sexuality to mere physical gratification. In 2022, Sexyy Red sparked controversy with her music video for Pound Town, which featured explicit sexual content and objectified her and other women. In 2020, multiple explicit videos featuring Sexyy Red and various male partners were leaked online, causing a media frenzy. She first denied it and then agreed to have it without any apology. During a 2022 interview with a popular music magazine, Sexy Red was asked about the criticism surrounding her music video for Pound Town. Sexy Red responded, "I'm empowering myself and other women by embracing our sexuality and showing it off. If people can't handle that, that's their problem. I'm not hurting anyone, and I'm making a lot of money doing what I love. If other women want to join me, that's their choice. We're strong, independent, and sexy. Deal with it." Despite the backlash, Sexy Red's career continues to soar, with millions of streams and sold-out shows. Her success raises questions about the music industry's complicity in perpetuating harmful values and the responsibility of artists to promote positive change. Lil Uzi Vert, gluttony. Gluttony is the excessive and overindulgent consumption of food, drinks, or other substances, leading to waste and harm to oneself. In the context of Lil Uzi Vert, his excessive consumption of lean, a recreational drug beverage, and his subsequent weight gain and bloating exemplify the sin of gluttony. Lil Uzi Vert exemplifies the sin of gluttony through his excessive consumption of lean, a recreational drug beverage. His journey with lean began in 2016 after he stopped using Xanax, and has since led to a significant weight gain and a visible lean gut. Uzi's desire for weight gain stems from his earlier days as a skinny artist, when he admired the physique of rappers like 8Ball and MJG and Gucci Mane. He has openly discussed his lean addiction, stating that he wishes he had never started consuming it. However, his excessive consumption continues, fueled by his impressionability and influence from Lil Wayne's music. Lean's high sugar content and potential to cause constipation and liver inflammation have contributed to Uzi's weight gain and bloating. His addiction has become so severe that he avoids thinking about the financial cost of his habit. Despite this, he continues to glorify lean in his music, potentially influencing his listeners and perpetuating a culture of excess and overindulgence. Through his actions, Uzi embodies the sin of gluttony, demonstrating the destructive power of overconsumption and the importance of self-awareness and moderation. Playboi Carti, sloth. Sloth is one of the 7 deadly sins, characterized by a lack of motivation, effort, and energy. It involves being overly lazy, idle, and apathetic, leading to a reluctance to work or make an effort. The rapper that perfectly resembles all these is Playboi Carti. Despite starting his journey in 2011 and gaining momentum in 2015 with hits like Broke Boy and Fetty, Carti has only released a mere 3 projects in 8 years. Unlike other artists who take extended breaks, Carti doesn't fit the typical justifications. He's not an older artist in his 30s or 40s, nor does he consistently drop singles and features while working on his own projects. In fact, Carti's output has been remarkably sparse. Since 2017, he's released only 1 non-album single, and his feature count is equally low, with 0 in 2022 and just 7 in the 2 preceding years. Moreover, Carti is inactive online, rarely posting on social media despite his growing success. Paradoxically, he's become one of the biggest names in rap, making his lack of productivity all the more striking. Carti's sloth-like behavior raises questions about his commitment to his craft and his fans, who eagerly await new music from the talented artist. Mario Judah, envy. Mario Judah's desire to copy Playboi Carti was so intense that it led him to a sin of envy. He was so obsessed with Carti's success that every action of him looked jealous. Judah's envy was so intense that he essentially became a clone of Carti, mimicking his style, sound, and even releasing music under the same title, Whole Lotta Red. This obsession with Carti's success and popularity led Judah to take drastic measures, threatening to release his own version of the album if Carti didn't meet his deadline. Judah's released a single, Bih Ya, which was a carbon copy of Carti's style, featuring the same baby voice, cadence, and music flows. Announced a Whole Lotta Red project, copying Carti's title, and sound-threatened Carti twice, on December 6th and 8th, 2020, to release his own version of the album if Carti didn't comply. Released an EP, Whole Lotta Red, on December 12th, 2020, featuring 3 songs that mimicked Carti's sound, responded with hatred and disdain when Carti finally released his album, implying that his own version was superior. Luckily, showing envy to Carti brought success to Judah. He saw a significant boost in his following and notoriety. His Carti imitation songs became his most viewed tracks, but it ruined his reputation as an original artist, with many perceiving him as a copycat trying to capitalize on Carti's success. Mario Judah's extreme envy and imitation of Playboi Carti serve as a prime example of the destructive nature of envy and the importance of authenticity in artistry. His actions demonstrate a clear desire to be someone else, rather than embracing his own unique style and sound. Travis Scott, greed. The individual I've chosen to personify the sin of greed is the rapper Travis Scott. Greed is characterized by an excessive and insatiable desire for material wealth and possessions. Travis Scott's actions and choices throughout his career have been driven by a relentless pursuit of financial gain and lucrative opportunities. Even before gaining recognition in the rap industry, Travis displayed a greedy mindset. In 2011, while still in college, he deceived his parents by using the money they provided for his education expenses on pursuing his music career instead. This deception led to a temporary estrangement from his family when they discovered he had dropped out without informing them. Travis Scott justified his actions, claiming that the misuse of funds was necessary for his eventual success. He stated, "I felt like it was right because, I knew what I was doing with the money. It wasn't like I was going out buying drugs. I was spending it on things that were going to get me to the level of where I'm at now." His greedy tendencies extended to his personal relationships as well. After working on Kanye West's Cruel Summer album in 2012, Travis inadvertently kept his friend Tony's MacBook, refusing to return it and effectively claiming it as his own. This incident led to a falling out between the two friends. Travis Scott's pursuit of wealth has been relentless, as evidenced by his numerous high-profile endorsement deals and collaborations. Since signing his first deal with Reebok in 2013, he has partnered with prominent brands like Nike, Dior, McDonald's, Fortnite, Netflix, A24, ICES, Bushwick, Reese's Puffs, PlayStation, NBA 2K, Hot Wheels, Connected Cannabis, Byredo, VTOL, and Helmut Lang. Even in the face of criticism for performing at the Super Bowl 53 halftime show, which some musicians boycotted in support of Colin Kaepernick's protests against police brutality, Travis Scott prioritized the financial gain and exposure. His performance fee doubled from $500,000 to $1 million after the event.